significant. The first member of the conference to get a road sweep, did so in the state of Washington. Terry. Terry.
Chipped away at it. Their defense has risen up, and they're starting to find some success offensively.
Terry, big hit. Tyrell Terry, the freshman, averaging 15 points a game.
I'm sure you'll hear the crowd.
Terry.
He's engaged and active early. I think Kyler Kelly is on both ends.
So Steph Curry back to the Warriors down in the Bay Area. Here's Terry, whose game looks so much.
Benson kind of beating Jared Hass in his own game and won the heart.
But still finishes the play. That's a mistake a lot.
Now he shoots the gap all alone for the dunk. Timeout Mike Hopkins.
And know that that's coming and have his counters for it.
17 points, the largest lead for the Cardinal, and that goes.
Tyrell Terry and one. Tyrell Terry penetrates, gets to the bucket, and Tyrell Terry.
Parquet made one, Terry for three. And he became a focal point of the opposing team's scout when they get ready. Terry takes it all the way in, and Stanford will stop.
I like that no call. Called it straight up. There was contact, but he felt like he went straight up.
Starting to cook.
De Silva. The pull-up from Tyrell Terry.
You can't get all the way over the hump.
Terry has a 3-on-2. Rising again.
Jump this year.
De Silva with the steal off the high-low entry. Terry thought about pulling up. Now goes right at Timmons and finishes.
Good hesitation again at it.
Terry, tough shot.
17-second differential shot to game.
Terry for the lead.
Wow. Cause that they can finish this one off. But keep in mind, the last time these two teams played, Stanford led by as many as 16 in the second half against the Bucks.
There's the ball movement for Stanford. Around the arc for Davis. Through him to Terry once again. He's
a little bit better prepared for you. So
good enough for Pac-12 right there.
Hands and rotate out, but still, that's something they're going to have to.
Rebound Wills.
Spins. Tyrell Terry. That's a two. No.
nobody. I mean, you've got options to make cuts or to make drives. Tough move against Butler, but it's been De Silva on his movement, making the bigs of Butler guard. Wow, deep three.
Terry.
That gives me more power than if I wait to the top and be tight.
Intriguing.
Boy, that's a tough shot. He's going to figure out who likes to do what.
Right.
Who kind of flops. And
Terry does not.
He doesn't really
save it. Tyrell Terry, even with Allen, decides to stop at the line. Come on. Terry for three.
Nation of sportsmanship. Steal by Stanford. Shot clock goes dark. Terry going to take it to the 10 anyways.
Basketball has been very effective for the Sun Devils.
Left alone for three.
Struggle for easy buckets without De Silva on the floor.
Terry, coast to coast.
Get a score.
Terry calls his own number.
Martin, that's the most any individual player has scored against Stanford all season. Terry ties his career.
Go down.
Will Richardson has it stripped. Here comes Tyrell Terry. Terry lays it in and then gets...
And Davis picks it up. It was Terry on the closeout who got the block. Now he attacks and puts it in.
Tyrell Terry to the bucket. One.
With Terry.
Nice.
Able to hide it from...
Yeah, do you see what he did?
And
Good rebound.
To Bryce Wills. Terry out in transition, finishing with the left hand.
Lead for the Cardinal in this game. Terry drawing the contact.
Well, yeah, but the nation found out. Terry hits the three.
Yeah, from the freshman. He's always around the ball.
6'1", going 94 feet for the bucket and the foul.
Especially for this kid.
Terry lean in.
It's the right guy shooting the ball, but I don't think he was in rhythm. You can't just shoot it just because.
Oh, Terry.
Set high picks. He can pick and pop. Won't sit on the block at all. A very mobile unit in Stanford.
Watch out for him. Watch out for Anderson because he's going to sneak up on you.
Terry, nice feed to Keith.
De Silva back in the game. Pretty sure he'll close this one out.
His first two hits. And just to complete that matchup with Rylan Jones, as Terry pulls again, he checks.
Tyrell Terry rattles in the three.
That to have an 8-game losing streak, you literally have to have lost every single way. Terry's trying to add another one.
Good drive by Terry.
He's got to rotate over from the weak side for Stanford on that play.
Here's Tyrell Terry. Pulls a long two, and he hits his first remaining. Utah still has three. Final minute from Salt Lake City. Tyrell Terry. His first points of the 5 of 8 shooting, and he's drained all 7 of his free throws. Might be Tyrell Terry time. It might be Tyrell Terry.
Opposite pass to the other side. Matthews open, couldn't get it to go down.
And another miss in the Cardinal. Another opportunity here. Here's Terry hard off the window. Wow, Stanford.
Terry.
Stanford really active on the defensive end, challenging everything.
Tyrell Terry for three. Dallaire stifling. Timmy Allen. Terry. Bang! To begin the second half. Terry. Sorry touch. Tyrell Terry. So
Stanford with numbers. Wills to Terry.
Yes! Into the game for the Cardinal. Intercepted by Terry on the runouts.
Ellaby's hurting. He's got a big grimace on his face as he finally rises and jogs up the floor. Terry hits a three.
Terry.
And Tyrell Terry. The Euro step flips it up and one. And the fresh leaves.
Blood and thunder.
That's the 5th steal for De Silva. 5 steals
For
for
De
the big
Silva?
guy. And Terry. What is now called the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium.
A lot of shows there. Winterland.
Terry.
2 games up in Oregon. They had won 4 straight. Before that.
Could play at any point this season. Trying to avoid that today is Tyrell Terry.
Really come on here the last 2-3 weeks.
First 3 falls for Tyrell.
Open look for Terry. He hits the triple.
Here, start this one.
Tyrell Terry with a foot on
Stanford.
Been on a dry spell for both squads for a few minutes.
That's over. Terry can't.
You know, he set high picks. He can pick and pop. Won't sit on the block at all. A very mobile unit.
I think that's critical for Stanford's success this year. Terry again. He is by this may have been the biggest Division I.
Terry lost the 2 games up in Oregon. They had won 4 straight. Before that.
First 3 falls for Tyrell.
Open look for Terry.
Sped up here. Start this one.
Tyrell Terry with a foot on Figueroa.
The choir boy, Rylan Jones, excuse me.
Him and Tyrell Terry might be in a long-term race to grow a beard. Terry another creates Terry's baseline drive right to De Silva. Defender by De Silva finishes with
What's happening? Long Beach jumping to a zone.
Trying to mix things up.
Trying to slow down Stanford, and it's worked a little bit, I think, because now Stanford's not moving the ball quite as right. Nice dish.
And despite
Just more responsibility defensively for Stanford. When you're not switching, you got to really be engaged, and communication is critical.
Down low, nifty move by De Silva. Forgot to shoot it.
a good football team.
Wills up top.
See, there's not good defensive effort right there. There's a shot stop.
Stanford got burned by a back cut there again. Calcaterra didn't make the shot.
Long-term race to grow a beard. Terry, another three.
Point this season. Trying to avoid that today is Tyrell Terry.
That's over. Terry. First guy to touch it has looked at the rim. Extra pass. Well, they've had good ball movement. They have really had good ball. A second earlier, he had Jones on a cut. But he didn't force it. No turnover. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, a little look away. And Will.
Great anticipation. Jones, open three.
Shot.
Who saw? There's a beautiful. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Bryce Wills. Terry running the floor. Open three for Jones. And he's got another. Dejon Davis left unattended.
Wills. And picked up by Wills, leading to a 4-on-1.
Nice unselfish play.
Wills cleans it up. Mike Hopkins sat out last year as he transferred to South Dakota State.
Wait a minute. This is the 12th best team in the league. They're not bad.
Dejon Davis drains it.
Crisco lost some players. It was sort of unfortunate for him, guys that he was kind of counting on. You don't know anymore in college basketball, Roxy. It just seems to be the thing.
Oscar
Nice
De Silva
pass.
slipped to the bucket.
You're watching.
Oscar De Silva breaks it up.
De Silva's involved in so many of the plays. Rebounding the ball defensively.
Isaac White and
It's good pass this time. Terry forgot to take the ball, gets it back. Drops it down to De Silva for the jump ball.
Great ball move back home. But Montana looks really poised. I mean, they're not intimidated at all.
From the wing, there's the man. He's definitely ready for the new tight fit. Like Teddy Valentine from another generation. There's a good.
That's a good shot.
Wow. That's your man, Pritchett,
yeah.
corner three.
But that's, you can live with that.
And there you go with De Silva, two more.
The focus is on the one and dones and the guys who may be good someday later on. The championship, beautiful passing.
Nice. Tyrell Terry.
And that was in 2014.
Yes.
Beautiful defense by Anticevic.
And there's the finish by Dallaire.
In high school, and on this senior night, the Pritchards, Peyton's parents, will walk out with both players during the ceremony after the game. Dejon Davis, and he has really played NBA Jam. What'd you do? What was the stem cell out? Dejon by Wills. Now Terry. Jones cuts loose at three. And Stanford needed, I'll say it again, it's only his 12th game of the year. Chasing Terry out of the paint, but then De Silva squeezes it past.
And Davis claims it.
There's some indecision from Terry. That's probably why he didn't make it.
First to double figures for either team. Over the top to Silva. Great catch and finish.
But, with his level of confidence, he's not going to stop shooting and probably start making them.
Dallaire. Shot fake and a drive. He made not a flop there. What a fire inside to De Silva.